Well, hello and welcome back to the channel. Today you join me, I'm at Point of Air Lighthouse in Talacre, or just outside of Talacre. And you can probably tell it's a little bit windy. I'm going to do my intro here whilst we've got a little bit of shade, a little bit of cover from, well, with the sandbanks, so sand dunes. I'm just going to go over them now. So yeah, a little bit of concentration and yeah, don't fancy talking whilst I'm out of breath. Gosh, I need to keep fit. So we've had quite a few storms over the UK over the past, well, 3 days really. It's been high winds. Our wheelie bin's been picked up 3 times. But today I thought it'd be a good opportunity to come out and yeah, come to a place where I actually did my second ever vlog from here. So as I said, the weather's quite windy, it's blowing me around all over the place. So I'm not going to be able to get those nice reflection shots as the tide goes out or anything like that. They'll be quite stormy and quite moody, I think. But we've got quite a lot of movement in the sky. A little bit of colour as well. The weather forecast is saying it's just going to be grey and overcast. So I'm going to crack on, head down to the beach now and yeah, just sort of see what I can get really. So I've got the luxury today of a full free day to myself, and I'm going to use it wisely. So I'm going to stick around here to do as many shots as I can, and yeah, just sort of work the location as much as I can, and yeah, try and get the normal cliche shots from around here, but yeah, try and work something different as well. Yeah, the challenge is on. For a day it was going to be grey and overcast, we've got some amazing light. So I'm just doing a couple of shots now, really wide. I'm actually at 14mm, just trying to incorporate a lot of the sky. As you can see over there, it's absolutely glorious. So it's a very minimal image because nobody's walked on the beach as well. I'm trying to get some of the beach as a foreground, and then with the lighthouse just very, very small in the frame of the image, but then the main feature just being the colour in the sky. So yeah, I'm bracketing. My gosh, I hope you can hear me. This wind is coming right the way through. But yeah, I'm bracketing these shots. Currently around about 60th of a second is the main image, f9. So yeah, plenty of sharpness in the image, and yeah, we'll have a look, see what they come out like. So I'm going to concentrate now, just getting a few more images, just while I've got this perfect light. The sun's just breaking through the cloud, and it's just igniting the rest of the cloud. So yeah, don't think I'm rude. I'm going to have to take some images, and I'll rejoin you in a little bit. So I've just had about 40 minutes playtime with the camera then, just as the sun was just bursting through the clouds and just illuminating the whole sky. But what I've noticed here, and I noticed this last time, is if you're coming to shoot the point of air, just remember it's lopsided. Yeah, I keep forgetting that every time I come. It doesn't stand straight, so it's sort of leaning over towards the sea a little bit, and it confuses the heck out of you when you're trying to get it sorted in the camera, trying to get it right in camera, and you think, why on earth is that not straight? I thought maybe it's because I'm using the 14 to 24, and you always get a bit of bowing, but no matter what I did, I couldn't get it sorted. But it is actually the lighthouse that's yeah, completely leaning to one side. Yeah, top tip for you there. So apart from the wind making it quite difficult probably for you guys to listen to me and to actually vlog, the conditions are perfect. They're 100% perfect. They're exactly what I was looking for today, and I didn't really think I was going to get it. On the way here it's completely grey. Bearing in mind I left the house about what, 10 to 7, so yeah, it's completely grey and just miserable. But now it's just a day full of drama. My favourite. Okay, apart from the lighthouse leaning, another watch out when you're here is the tide comes in so quickly, and where the lighthouse is, it's very low, so the sort of tide comes around to where you are. I mean, I was actually stood on the other side of the lighthouse less than 10 minutes ago, and it's completely covered in water now, so just be careful when you're here. The tide does come in very fast. The ground, the sand or the beach is very level where the lighthouse is, so yeah, the time it takes for the tide to actually come in is extremely quickly. Where I'm stood now, it's a little bit further raised, so it's going to take a little bit longer for the tide to get in, so I can kind of relax a bit. But yeah, I had the drone up and around, flying around, even in this wind, it was managing a bit. But as I looked around, I thought, flipping heck, the tide has almost cut me off. So yeah, a bit of a dash onto the higher level. So yeah, don't do as I did. Yeah, it's not good, not recommended. So the light, although is great, it wasn't as good as it was before. I mean, I was just blessed with what I had probably about half an hour ago. So I'm still going to take some images now. I'm going to focus on trying to get some long exposure shots whilst I'm here. Certainly now the tide's come in, try and soften this water out, and yeah, just sort of see what we get. Just have a bit of a play. Gosh, I really don't know why I bother doing my hair. Anyway, I'm just focusing now on doing a few long exposures. It's one of those things I've really not focused on for a while, and it's quite good to come back to. I think that kind of when everybody's trying to do long exposures, no matter where you went, it just, long exposure is one of those things that everybody did. But I think they've got the time and the place, and certainly on a windy day like today, when you've got fast moving clouds, the sea the way it is, I think you can really utilise them to really get the best out of them. So I'm just doing a few now, just of the lighthouse with the sea sort of crashing round, I just want to see one get, just basically having a bit of a play. And I think that's what today's all about. It's just coming out and having fun doing the photography. And I'm certainly doing that. I hope it shows in this video. Even though it's wild, I'm the only person that's here on the beach. And I'm about to be taken by the tide again. But yeah, I don't care. I'm just having fun. And today is all about having fun. It's a free day. I've got the beach to myself. Yeah, let's just enjoy it while I can. When I said I was on higher sand, I was. I'm now no longer on that. I'm sort of retreating further and further on the beach just as the morning goes on. But yeah, wow, I've got some wet boots, I've got my camera bag wet, but I really don't care. I really don't care. It's one of those days today where, yeah, everything's kind of fighting you, but when you've got weather conditions like this, it really doesn't matter. And that's just the whole point about today, is just coming out and exploring and yeah, just doing it. Days photography. Honestly, if it ran smoothly, it wouldn't be working properly. But yeah, just enjoying it so much. So obviously as the tide comes in, I'm more and more limited on what sort of shots I can get. So I've taken the Lee Big Stopper off the camera now, and I've ranked it up to f22, just trying to slow the shutter speed a little bit, just try and get a little bit of movement in the water. Yeah, I've sort of got it down on the lowest ISO I can go as well. Yeah, just trying to get a bit of movement as the tide comes in and sort of sweeps around my feet and the tripod legs. But yeah, so far it seems to be working out quite well. It's just glorious being out on a day like today. In the distance got 3 people. That's all there are today. I've had a couple of joggers go past earlier on, but yeah, absolutely fantastic being here on a Wednesday morning, just soaking it all in. Yeah, this is what landscape photography is all about. So I've retreated into the sand dunes now. There's probably about 20 foot of beach walkway left before it starts getting completely cut off. So I've just come up into the sand dunes just to take a few shots with some of the grasses just in front of the camera, and then shooting onto the lighthouse. It's a shot I've done millions of times before, but yeah, I think it's always quite effective. Certainly when the grasses are moving, if you can try and slow that shutter speed down a little bit just to try and get a bit of blur in the grasses, yeah, it certainly works. quite simple images now, just a bit of grass in the foreground, and yeah, just leading onto the lighthouse. So I mean, you can see now how quickly the tide has come in. I mean, what time is it now? Yeah, it's about 9:30. It's just coming up to 9:30. I've only been here, well, the best part of an hour and a half, and the tide has gone from right out to almost cutting the whole of the beach off in that time. Just the power of the water is unbelievable. Yeah, I'm absolutely covered in sand, water, and yeah, you name it, I'm covered in it. So I'm actually starting to lose the light now. I thought it would be on here most of the day, but yeah, as you can see, it's gone a little bit dull. There's no sunlight anymore, and yeah, it's gone a little bit flat. But I'm just going to have a walk around, probably put the camera gear in the car, and just have a bit of an explore. Really, I think this is definitely another one to come back to. As I said, this was my second vlog that I ever did, and yeah, it'd be interesting for myself to go back and actually view that second vlog from here. I think I did a lot more talk, a lot more waffle, just trying to fill a bit of time, but yeah, it's great to come back, great to return. I don't think I've come back since then. In fact, I'm sure I've not come back since then. So yeah, best part of 3 years. Obviously the whole world has shut down in that time, but yeah, now we seem to be reopening again. It's great to revisit somewhere like this, and yeah, to have that that lighthouse being covered by the sea now is just fantastic. It's been a great morning, so it's probably time to finish this vlog here. Hope you've enjoyed it. Hope you've enjoyed my little journey around Point of Air in Talacre. I'm that blown. I'm that sort of battered with the wind. I've lost my train of thought completely. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this vlog. If you have, give me the thumbs up. If you haven't done so already, please consider subscribing. It'd be great to have you on board of the channel. God, my throat's starting to go. I've been shouting with this wind. But yeah, if you haven't done so already, please consider subscribing. It's great to have you on board of the channel. And leave a note in the comments, let me know who you are, where you're from, and if you visit this location, what you think of this location. It'd be great to hear your feedback. So from Talacre, Point of Air, it's probably time to say goodbye on this absolutely glorious but crazy wild day. All the best, take care, I'll see you very, very soon. All the best, bye-bye.